As we are once again alive upon the internet. Let's make sure that we are, as I'm not seeing Twitch yet. There we go. A refresh fixed that. And yeah, did I set everything up correctly? Wait, what does this say? There we go. It's just a visual glitch. As I was just checking titles and categories and stuff. And actually, technically, we're in the wrong category for a second or two, but that's just going to be for a second or two. Doesn't matter who I grab, not per se. Let's grab this character. As I'm just briefly gonna go grab Danny and Cassie before we really get going. I'm just seeing as we're just gonna spend like a minute or three in Div2, where I'm just gonna the Div1 category.
Automated external defibrillators detected on hostiles.
And then we'll jump into... Actually, we'll work a tiny bit on the skill guide, which will need Division 2 for open. And then we'll go to Div1. There. Oh yeah, Cassie. Should I good target this? Ooh. It's actually targeted gear mods there. In West End, I saw. I can always use some more gear mods. It's actually... Right, this one's building up again.
Priority objective available.
But we might come back.
Hostile control point detected.
For that. Oh, there you go. I didn't check through the wall there, just assuming he would be in here. Yeah, I hear my voice isn't warmed up yet. I took a nap just before. The stream kind of needed a little hour-ish to kind of become human again. At least it was one of those naps where, yeah, I did actually feel a lot better rested once coming out of it, so... And the rare times where the snitch just takes a few times to spawn. It's not actually daybreak or end of day. But yeah, there took us two extra ones, but
I can give you the location.
We got them. So let's just get Cassie and Danny. Where's Cassie? Cassie's over here. Let's go check Cassie first. Grabbing our items.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
Get away. And then yeah, the skills guide. Want to add in the smart cover, of course, into there. That's been needing to happen for a bit.
Great to see you.
Yeah, the first items, same as Canton, of course. Hunter Killer, not that useful this week. Nothing useful on the gear sets either. Reload speed for shotguns, maxed out for library for some. Oh, hey! The rare... So the vendors can have it, because if she can have it, any of them can have it. It's just, I wonder if it's just set with a different rarity, because this is a smart cover. One thing I might do,
Advanced AEDs
make sure
nearby.
that this isn't on. How to deconstruct isn't on. Might just buy 4. A 4 is better than nothing in that slot. We'll just distribute that across the characters. Because at least a 4 is better than nothing. But then so the vendors, or maybe she's special? Because I haven't seen it on any of the other vendors having smart cover mods. And now let's go get our hopefully multiple exotic caches. I can equip that. It's funny that even this crit build can one-shot headshot
Hostile control point identified.
on a red. Murder these before we head in here. And yeah, just making sure they don't get back up. Just politely telling them, no need to get back up. Not for me. Just stay there. Why does this character kind of need all resources? Oh, because we did resupply the one control point yesterday
You looking for
for
something?
the scoot. The exotic caches, 2 optimization caches, I'll definitely take. And I'll take 2 crafting caches as well. The rest of this, meh. So this guy not fixed yet with year 7 season 1. He's still selling year 6 season 3 caches.
Always fun to make a trade.
I saw there as well. I'm full up on some resource. Let's actually go burn that down a little, and then we'll go and work a little on them guides. And then as well, yesterday I spent some, actually today as well, a little bit of time on the DPS calculators and like the headhunter calculator and the skill one, just cleaning up some last things. Also getting them ready so they can be like extra ones for me to have in the other folder, just so I can start using them for build showcases and such. And yeah, the final form actually, so in the end I decided to compact this one a little, making it so it'll also, I actually changed that here. I think I did in the end, right? Yeah, so we can have it be a little bit bigger. But I ended up just making the RPM max size reloads just a tad bit smaller. And that helped out make everything else line up a little bit better. And I'm kind of very happy with how these 3 turned out. At some point as well, I want to either like redo this one or just clean it up a little. Because honestly as well, the only thing we would need is I would want this average shot calculation to happen without this out externally, basically. But also this has no hurry. Oh, actually, didn't I? Yeah. I changed that actually. We can just change that back. Is this for this? Oh, it is. Why do we have? Hey. Yeah. We'll look at this in the future. I don't want to jump into that one. But what I do want is to jump into this one instead. Because the weapon, this weapon one is basically done for what I need it to be. Let's actually work on the skill one here. Actually, we would need an image and such in a second from Coop.
Howdy.
Because what I would need is just to, for instance, yeah, have here
Later.
just a smart cover in all of these basically. What do you guys gain when you overcharge? Radius, more weapon handling, more damage, set cover, more health. No, not more health. Just actually, I just radius and the stats and a lot of weapon handling. Radius and stats. Okay. Smart cover.
Don't confuse a working system with a system that's working well.
Is radius and effects. Extra space there. I'm also just gonna turn this into sticky bombs. Stickies is a little bit too much. Smart covers, multiple. Also, yeah, for doing that, cam launchers. Flies, secret drones, shields. Yeah. Multiples. Oh, yeah, so I was just reading through it somewhat. Just parsing it. Acquiring the scrolls. Yeah, this is still the same.
Everything runs smoothly right until it really matters.
Hmm. Let's actually double up on this segment because now we have, yeah. Battle for Brooklyn. During your BFB expansion playthrough, you will actually, as it like that, join up with a certain rogue. With a certain rogue agent and obtain their smart cover skills. They are also highlighted in red. Because instead of you will eliminate certain rogue agents, you will join up with a certain rogue agent and obtain their 4 signature skills, and this just obtain smart cover. Obtain the smart cover skill. Okay. I have a peek over here if I merge anything in my world. And either SE and either chef. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday so far. And for me, it's just a nice and somewhat lazy day, although kind of got busy with work a little and also a little bit with making a bunch of as actually one went up, of course, already. A bunch of shorts, as I made 4 shorts today. And one of them already went up today, which was the rifle head under tech tank. And yeah, that one's doing pretty well for itself, so that's nice to see. And then I have a few ready for in the future, as I usually make them in batches. We did so again. I might actually tomorrow as well make another 4 or so and just have them at the ready. Because I had a bunch of ideas for some today. And I took way too many takes today to actually do them. Let's just copy the segment. And then just clean it up to become a smart cover. Can I delete a row?
The quality of components we've been finding has really gone downhill.
So maybe we just take one that has 2 to begin with or something. Is there one that has 2? Well, decoy has 1. There's likely a way to do it, but I'll be damned if I remember. What? Sure. I'll just delete one. Oh, it pasted it in there. That's not what I'm looking for. Wait, does it just have 2 underneath it? No. What? Right. I'll just do this segment instead. Something is breaking here.
I wish it would cool off a little.
Not what I'm trying to do again.
My back. It's killing me.
Now then, yes. There we go. Okay, so March cover. Where are we taking this one from?
Hello.
Must be this. Access you from somewhere where I go into the
Fine.
void.
Systems are held together with duct tape and baling wire.
Ours. For one time, that guy is useful. Okay, there. Enter. No, not sticky. Wait, why is smart cover the last one in this list? In the That's odd. I need a corrupt. And yeah, welcome in. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've been enjoying a pretty relaxed day, so getting to jump in now and do some video gaming. So I'm happy. And we'll work a little bit on the guides here and then move to Div1. That's also a category. I'm in Div1 category, but I feel that's fine for this little bit. I just need Div2 open to just copy some stuff over it. Actually, I'm gonna do this. That can attach to cover to doesn't just need to attach to cover, but it can how do we even say this? Which can be fired from a distance and can and will turn that marked area into smart cover. Not really well written yet, but maybe we'll give it a pass there. And then always it was just what the button presses do, right? Will be ready with the first button press and then fired with the second. E, and then actually that's then period and then instant use. Instant use or double tap can be used in cover to actually there's no instantly to it, but in cover to attach it to that cover, comma instant use while out of cover only pulls it out. Okay. So what were these called again? Yeah, precision smart cover. Precision smart cover. Let's take the whole thing actually. Reinforcer, reinforcement, fortified. We're nowhere close. 40 feet smart cover. So I would be described as just the affected area, people in cover in affected area. Yeah. I do have it like with the healing. Short cooldown. Players in cover inside the affected area receive I'll show you how we done it like with the booster hive. Do I spell out the stats?
I'm not sure how many more surprises our localized grid can take.
This will never do.
Yeah, we spell out the stats. So, receive weapon handling and damage targets at a cover. This is when. Handling and damage target cover bonuses. That's what one is. Period. And then here receive bonus armor, explosive resistance, and pulse resistance. Bonus armor, comma, explosive resistance, and pulse. We could have it explosive and pulse resistance bonuses. Although let's just separate them out. It's easier. Okay. Oh. Smart cover. Especially the precision variant is one of the strongest skills in the game, as it can greatly increase damage. Yeah, just let's keep it simple. And yeah, both of them should be red. This, and this, and this. This section is. Yeah. Okay. And everything else. Somebody I just need to read through this again, and maybe I just rewrite some parts. But yeah, we did. There's a lot here. Oh, that's why it looks a little weird sometimes. So on these ones we have it 2 different ways here. And actually it should be header and then directly the thing, so no space there. Oh no, line break there. Which we do have here for the sticky, I think. No. Neither that. Okay. Yeah. I have it here the same. Making sure. Uniformity matters. So disruption and hacking. That's all fine. So updating versus not updating. So actually does this update. I haven't actually even.
Later.
Because does the thing even have a? Does it show its tier? This is an easy test. Let's be on 0 tier. Let's grab a striker. Smurtkuver. It doesn't have a indicator of here, does it? No. Oh no, it does actually. It's just, yeah, 0 tier. Actually, yeah, none of them have 0 tier thing. So this one is auto updating because yeah, when I pull out a TDI card custom, it goes from 0 tier to 1 tier. So that means it is auto updating. Actually, yeah, let's change this in the same way we did for the other one. So this is chem launchers. And then also, yeah, it's not sticky traps. Or sticky bombs. And then this one is smart cover. Oh, I think I did that for the other one too. So the semicolon isn't bolded. Which I'm gonna go up here and fix here too. Just because I want to. And again, okay, so we can just steal this text. Goes up the skill tier to whatever skill tier the player is currently on. Oh, but that means also so you can deploy this and then overcharge actually. Even. That's a little bit powerful. Until the one, be nice to go back and what builds I have been years since I've played. Been all at Div2 basically. As I'm here. It was I hadn't been back to Div1 for like years until like a year ago-ish. I had popped in here and there, just 10 minutes or something. But it can be a lot of fun to go back and just check and just play around there. It's, you know, especially if you spend some time there, it feels like, you know, just visiting an old house or something. And as well, there's global events going on nowadays, so you can even partake a little bit in the global events. And usually with the global events as well, it's pretty busy. So, I'm just gonna well, good luck there, then. And hey there. We'll go with just shock. Yeah, let's keep working on this thing, finish this off. Although actually this is less work than I thought it would be. Although, before I turn this into video, I need to kind of just read it all through again, and then just, but that's more like an off-stream thing. That's easier when, or maybe we do it even on-stream and just, I read it all out loud and stuff and just make sure it's all working for me. Have hunters hack this actually? I haven't put it in front of them ever. Because it is kind of in a, this one's a little weird. Was it? It doesn't count that. I mean, it doesn't count as deployed, right? Have I not tried this out actually with the smart cover? Because it wouldn't have mattered as well if it is deployed or not. So let's check for the purposes of Faraday. Maybe actually that a blue line is underneath it with underneath the red line, because that would be following the same thing. So how do I shock myself or disrupt myself? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. How do I disrupt myself? How about one of these grenades that disrupts things?
System disrupted.
Does the smart cover get affected by disrupt actually? I haven't also
System
not
restored.
tested that at all. Just haven't ran into that yet. So let's actually do the same here. So this is then again sticky bombs. And this firefly is fireflies. And the chems is chem launchers. So smart cover. Is cross door boundaries. allies. To affect allies. And I still need to make the... Where is this thing, actually? Let's actually move that up. Because I need that done before this video. Because otherwise... Or we can even make it... we could even make it in the middle of it. Where's the door boundaries? Only tips. As long as well, that's not a hard one to make. Okay. I'm just going through my posted notes of video ideas or video intentions. Usually when they're in posted form, they're beyond an idea. I've already thought about what I want to say there. Door boundary only tips. There we go. Was this the bottom? Or was this the bottom? No, this is definitely higher than this. You know what, for now I'll put it on the top, and then later on I'll figure out where I want to put it. Might even I should go on the top. Might I should do it next. And either Randy. Because yeah, we need to, as it says there, to do, make and link this damn video of door boundaries by themselves. So that's that. So I was considering making my own versions of this one. My own version of this one. Especially because we can make that through this, but I might for now just leave it. But nowadays we have this, right? And in here I could just add that in kind of to the end. I should actually add that in to the end, affect what it's affected by. Also, I'm kind of fine with this list as well. Or with this image. Just I don't know who it's by, actually. Which is kind of annoying. Because I do like actually linking to the... Or at least, you know, giving credit for if it's not made by me. I wonder if there's ever been a newer version made of this thing. Because yeah, would have to have been pretty recent. I should go looking for it. The skill tracker needs an update, and then once we do, we are gonna update this picture, and then yeah, general tips is just still general tips. Okay, so yeah, this has now smart cover in all of the things, and also smart cover here. Okay. Yeah, let's leave this here for now. For now, I'm basically happy with the progress here. Let's actually go and play around a little bit. Although, yeah, we're gonna jump over to. Is there anything I want to do with Div2? Might actually later on come back and just actually farm this for like half an hour or something towards the end. if we get bored of Div1, because that's gear mods. There is not a bad idea to just run around. If nothing else, I'm getting a bunch of printer filaments. Actually, before I go, because I'm gonna forget, I was full up on something. Let's turn that into something else. Do they still have those caches? No, I already opened those caches. I'm gonna fill up on ceramics. Can I turn that into something useful here? Yeah, sure, why not? No, that one. I'm pretty high on these, but still. I'll use the. Actually, I should just start with X. As I was just saying, right-click X. There. Now we have some space again. Yeah, let's swap over to Div1. I should be in the right category. Oh, there we were just working on some guides, of course. Let's already take this scene to here. So that's where Division 1 will show up. Also, nice of Div2 to crash on its way out, apparently. I'm just going to end it. It was like, you want to go play Div1? I'll crash then. I just like, I was exiting you already. Yeah, let me catch up here for a sec. So fish, you cannot so huge help. Just want to say thank you. Well, thank you very much for for doing so. And yeah, always very much appreciated. And yeah, feel free to indeed watch it on. That's why I dual stream as well. Just I myself as well kind of enjoy actually more. Well, it's more after premium on the YouTube end, so it's easier for me if it's on both places for it to be there. So. And yeah, thank you for the kind words. Oh yeah, tomorrow as well, actually, we'll start looking towards... I want to start working towards the... It's not going to be the next video. It's going to be the one after that. But yeah, just the starting parts of the Eclipse Showcase. And I'm just going to start recording and just... Might even take even more days and such, because I'm expecting it to be kind of like close to 2 hours-ish, likely. Yeah, let's... Actually, no, let's start on this side, and then we'll come back from... Because I want to end up on character 2, just so we can go do their HVTs in a bit. Also, last night after stream, I still played a little bit of Div1 in the end. I actually got the Model 700 Carbon or the M700 Carbon that I was actually after this whole time. It dropped in the DZ and it was kind of... Yeah, I actually got killed while extracting it. Somebody came to get my extraction, but I fought them off long enough for the extraction to actually go through, and then got murdered. I did get murdered in the end, but yeah, I got my brutal, disciplined, and then actually 3/3 stat, and then for now I put destructive here, but I'm also considering predatory there. But that is a pretty big weapon upgrade, and then actually I've swapped the Hunter's Fate now to be with DTE, because I had it with DTE stamina mods because I needed it for destructive because I didn't have this version. But now we can just put it all into firepower, which does make it look pretty. So actually, do I have a secondary weapon that I could? Although I should just keep this thing because this thing has predatory, so when it like doesn't matter, I use this one and just, you know, have predatory at least. But yeah, I was very happy to get this and also get it out. Too bad it wasn't, like, in the end it wasn't on stream. But yeah, this was also, that's why I know this as well. We have, yeah, we had to do 2 extraction. I'm gonna skip the DZ extraction. We're just gonna grab those 2 dailies, which will be pretty quick. But yeah, we just need 10 Rikers and we need We need this electronics collected. Electronics, let's go there. Now for the Rikers, we'll just do 2 named groups or something.
You are now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I mean, I felt pretty good to get that. M700. Over here, might as well get this one too. Also, actually, I got a bunch of Riker kills in the DZ because that's actually what I went in there for. So this character is now ready to finish up their weekly. So we'll come back to this character later on to do their weekly.
See what you've been missing.
And now let's take a first shots in anger with this thing. Oh yeah, here of course. It's with the global event, which increases the damage quite a bit. What else is Riker? This is Riker. This is Riker. Oh yeah, there's only 3 Rikers, isn't there? There isn't that many named Riker groups. Yeah, let's go get that one. There's also usually some people along the way here. So we'll just
Now
grab the
entering a
2
safe area.
dailies per character.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
This city's my bitch now. That ain't much of a contest now, is it? Buddy, you're not
We're
gonna
hitting
see tomorrow.
Division 2 numbers almost. 2.9s there. On a headshot. Allows you with a lot of DTE and a lot of DTA. We can actually reach way higher numbers on
Nice to see you.
names and such. But also, yeah, the global event's kind of doubling it almost. This will be a one. Yeah. 5.47. Yeah, that'll be a one shot. I'm sure I got my 10 Rikers. Alright.
On our side now.
But actually, what I can do is just body shot like that as well with this, with the damage increase. Open both of these and then, yeah, swap characters and do it again. Although the other characters, I might go into the DZ and get some Rikers there. Just for the 10. Just to also get them a little bit of advancement into their...
Hey, anything you're looking for?
weekly, which requires 50 Riker kills in the DZ. All of this stuff out.
Another satisfied customer.
And that one as well, I just instantly optimized, eating up a bunch of my optimization resources again. Because it was like a 260 something, which normally I would just not consider. But yeah, when you get the, you know, a weapon with the right talents that I've been looking for forever, that's why we have the optimization resources, right? Yeah, let's go now from here, basically wrapping around, ending on character 2, so we can do their HVTs in a bit. OD skill hybrid is the old one in the build collection, but didn't have the chest, so I assume it was made prior to changes to OD. Yes, it was also made prior to the changes that made it so. So in the past, back when that existed, if you had OD bullets in your weapon, that 20% also applied to the turret and the drone.
You are now entering a safe area.
Your attention, please.
And as you can imagine, that made it one of the better ones, actually. But they fixed that, and then later on as well, the chest got changed. So that one got basically dropped after they changed it to not apply to the turret and drone anymore. You could actually, but still, you know, valuable enough. Now with the chest as well, actually. Another thing is, if you're taking the chest, it's kind of, yeah, it's eating into your opportunity to have glass there, for instance. So I would likely even still keep it with glass if made today. But then its role would be much more just to get you, you know, ammo. Just, it would be that. You would be giving up damage, either running solo or in a group, and it's just there to give you ammo, which, you know, lets you have an extra directive. Oh yeah, electronics. But yeah, back in the day, it was actually a powerful way of doing it, because yeah, the buff was also applying to to the ballistic skills. And back then, actually, even it was applying to Pesty.
Now leaving the safe area.
But back then, Pesty was just way too weak to even consider at all. So nobody cared. Electronics. Yeah, let's maybe I should go into, because we need some Riker kills for this anyway, right? Yeah. But also I need some items deconstruct, although they're just whenever I do a named run on the character, it's gonna be enough. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's get some DZ Rikers. Full of my pouches. I have emptied them out.
Transmissions.
So maybe as well I do a
Proximity
kind of
coverage
part
only.
of an
Backup
named
activated.
run on each
System
of these
rebooted.
characters, just the ones you can really quickly get to,
Entering dark zone.
and just get them a few items to deconstruct. I'm running tactician. That's fine though for here. Actually, was this thing here even? Yeah. Didn't even check if the landmark was here before I went in. Just sit still for a little bit, because the bar is basically on underneath when we're not in combat. It just isn't showing yet.
Let me finish this. That ain't much of a
I know
contest
it
now, is it?
Damage increase.
Let me finish this.
Just doesn't want to detonate.
Another shot should do it.
What? Okay,
Mark here. You can hide all you want. He's still dying.
gonna get some lagginess.
Area secure.
Because also, yeah, it fired like 2 seconds after I fired. And then it also didn't want to detonate. And then we got that landmark. Gonna wait for that bar to be mostly full.
It's coming after me!
Pay the price.
This guy knows how to deal with seekers. He just went up on something. Usually seekers can go, I mean, seekers can jump over stuff once you have the master thing, but it still doesn't always actually go after them correctly. Let's make sure we grab our GE credits there. Actually, what I should do was I should do that. Might as well attempt it. We fail, we fail. Could just try and extract there. And if somebody comes and murders me, then I still have my other two done. And if somebody doesn't come, I get my extraction and extract 3 items for the DZ cache as well.
Nice and easy. Don't need no permission to kill.
You know, one of the ways to bypass the thing is just to do a lot of cover to covers. Because actually when you're cover to covering, it doesn't count as moving. Oh, I was going to say there's 2 heavies, but yeah, one of them made it. He's an animal. Let's pick him. Now he's a dead animal. Well, let's actually attempt an extract. I either succeed and get a bunch of items out, or I fail and I get sent back to the checkpoint anyway.
Chopper is inbound.
So
It looks like the odds are
spawn a few more reekers. Rickety reekers.
We got this.
Get the pressure on me!
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Incoming supply drops. Calibrating landing zone coordinates.
You ain't gonna last!
Abooey.
Chopper is inbound. Ain't much of a challenge.
Don't let up! We're gonna come out eventually! We got this! You ain't got a chance!
Ain't gonna get me.
Let me finish this.
I got planked. What is it? Oh, it's also totally forgot about that actually. The normal week part of the normal weekly is also Rikers, so we're getting double duty here because of that.
Nice toys, asshole!
It's Rikers for outside of the DZ and Rikers for inside of the DZ.
Cargo extraction initiated.
Die already.
Couldn't agree more, sir. Just die already. Actually, yeah, maybe we attempt the extraction.
Cargo secured.
Actually, we can reverse.
Whoa, stop! Ow! 30 seconds till extraction complete.
This guy did the smart thing. He jumped over the cover and the seekers couldn't follow him. It's the fire. Just murder all of them.
Package is secure. Extraction complete.
I even did my extraction, thanks. Now let's go over there because we can get our last few kills here as well for Rikers along the way. Yeah, it's annoying these guys are underground. They're keeping me in combat here and there. Yeah, the game does have its moments visually, just looking the part.
They're dead.
Coming right for me!
Oh shit!
Visually. Oh, there's some cleaners also here. That's why. 47, 48, 49. You know what? The special occasion. It's animal again. Did I just kill you? I just killed you.
I'm out of juice.
That guy's just basically going.
Confirmed.
It was only a
Area
flesh
has
wound.
been secured.
Let's grab our GE and get at. Nice, we even got our DZ thingy. Where is this DZ drop? Nah. Let's just go to the next character. That'll be more useful.
Attention. Exiting dark zone.
Hey, get over here before someone notices.
Now entering a safe area.
Anything useful here?
The remaining supply drops will expire in 30 seconds.
Thanks for letting me know, Isaac. I really, really care. Really do. That's why I'm not out there getting them. And yeah, another 75. Div tech. This character back to the terminal and then swap on over. We'll go down the list of the other three. I know, let's do actually like that on them. We'll go into the DZ, get some Riker kills, and try the extract, and then if we get somebody coming to murder us, then then we'll just give up on that one. But we can just get the Riker kills in there, and the electronics we can just get outside anyway. Wait, is a lieutenant colonel? It's not even a colonel. It's not how that works.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
And it's the same deal. Sorry, grab ammo.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
What else I have in this character? We'll just stay with the spreader's mark.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Oh, I still need to get a bunch of those melee kills. We should actually see about figuring that out a little bit. What good ways are for that? Is it the bulwark shield? Seems to be... Or well, the shield. In Div1, it's not the bulwark. What's this? No, this would be too fast. Sorry, this is a different session because this one definitely wouldn't have respawned yet. But anyway, let's go.
Transmission
Kill some Rikers.
jammed. Proximity coverage only.
Extract and then
Backup activated.
kill some
System
more
rebooted.
Rikers.
Warning. Now entering dark zone.
One nice thing about not running skill builds is just having the pulse, so we can just know where they are. Well, with the seekers know where they are, so they just go and find them. Also a way. Why seek them yourself when you have things to seek for you? What's that? Remember the part where standing still gives me extra damage? I totally remember. That bleed spread and kill that guy.
You don't belong here.
Area secure.
Get your shit together, let's go. Never going back. I think they walked right out of Riker. On our side now. No.
Okay. How many keys do I have? Yeah, let's grab this too then. Why not? Somebody's roguing out. But I think that's pretty far away. Because that looked to be like DZ2 or something. Something.
Should be easy.
Here we go. Get the job done.
Let's do this.
Actually, we can be pretty mobile as long as we're bleed spread there.
All you want.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Left the name on the tiniest sliver. This guy's quick. Okay, let's call in extract only. We just have
You got a bird inbound
this
on
guy.
your position.
So wasn't there a spot up here? Then we'll see if this guy is. The rogues in here are. Just rogues, or if they're people that teleport around and fire at a billion RPM. No, what I wanted to do.
Got him. You can't even fight. You can't even fight.
Commencing package extraction.
So far so good. I'm not gonna guard it.
We've got the package.
If somebody wants to steal it, that just means I'm not getting that daily. And I'm okay skipping it. I was actually planning on skipping the DZ1. As usual as well, this takes just a little bit too long. This adds like 5 minutes to each character. Just because you have to wait for 2 minutes to extract, and also you have to usually clear out the extract zone. Everybody burned there once. At least.
Cargo has been extracted.
We got my DZ assignment cache. So we just need to extract 3 items. Whether we're extracting, might as well.
Attention. Leaving dark zone.
Extract whatever's and then
Save your life.
we
You are now
deconstruct
entering
right
a
here.
safe area.
Pop these. And they're getting some progress here as well. Okay, they needed 2 more. But also if I just need 2, that's like seconds of work. Just jump in at some point. And likely some of the other, like we might get another daily anyway. But that way we have some progress there. Yeah, let's go to character 2 and then also we'll stay on character 2 basically. Because we'll do the same DZ deal. Get the dailies in, and then we'll go and do their HVTs. Get that in.
target for you.
Just definitely want to get
Now
a few of the
entering a safe
HVTs in
area.
before they reset after, because we have this evening and tomorrow's evening. Unlikely I won't get all of them because also I don't have enough target intel. But we'll have some more target intel after because we can get a bunch from the caches we get from this. And also tomorrow likely we'll start actually recording. Although tomorrow I might, yeah, I have a few video ideas. We might actually record basically a video and then maybe even just record the intro to the masterclass, the Eclipse masterclass. And I wouldn't mind working on that masterclass for a few of the days and such. We're doing, oh yeah, electronics. Let's go get some electronics. Well, that's why actually this one is, I should have gone for the, actually, is it there? One by the consulate.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Although this one is likely even faster. This one does have an extra loading screen though, which, oh well, loading screen. Going through a door. That's the crafting one. Was this character running Alpha Bridge? Let's actually run with the not Banshee. The Predator. SMG Predator. Oh, this looks to be the same session we were in a second ago. Yeah, this guy's still down there. So this hasn't respawned yet. Yeah, so we'll go from this side and then extract again because also we have the. We can have an easy way through there.
Agent, we're getting word of supply drops landing, but they're arriving in the dark zone. Something's going on, but I'm not quite sure what.
Transmissions
Something.
jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Caution. Entering dark zone.
Big ass buildings.
Hey, over here.
Just so they stay put. I'm surprised actually, yeah, that wasn't the skill to make it over. I feel the flashbang sticky is like actually one of the most used skills in this game.
Hey, let's go!
Alright.
Get the job done.
Well, all that means is just
Right there.
doing cover to cover, so yeah.
He's shot.
Area secure.
Actually, I should, yeah. Should grab some of the caches. Why am I not doing that? Those at least have, even if they are the shitty ones, those at least have some value when extracted. Right. I should also have run this side. Let's just exit here. These usually are Rikers too.
Out of ammo. Cover me. Don't let him hide like
Rikers and Riders. place shouldn't have been respawned yet. May make it easy as well for... Oh no, I sure it does. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Although assaulting like this is a little... can be annoying because of those guys. Because usually I come from that side and deal with especially the sniper.
Don't think you're gonna win this one.
Oh. That's over to put herself in my way.
Show no mercy. Force him out.
See if we're getting away with another one.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Yeah, about that.
Gonna waste you. Let's get some light out of this way. I'm gonna finish this. Contest now, is it?
Don't take
Hey,
no disrespect.
cover me. I'm going in.
Come out sometime. We're gonna leave you in
He's towed. Got the blood.
Who's this dude?
Way out of your league.
I'm gonna leave this guy also on like 48 or something. A little bit outside of my effective range where those
Starting
guys are.
cargo extraction.
This in. Also, actually, if this has respawn, then likely the
Ready
thing
to
up
bring it
here
on
has
board.
respawn too. Let's make sure we have our 50. With this character.
That shit ain't everything.
They got Jay. They got Mike. You got no chance. Oh my God.
You guys gonna have a spontaneous heart attack. Actually, why am I grabbing stuff?
Area secure. Packages secure.
I'm
Extraction
extracting
complete.
again. We're just exiting. But yeah, might as well grab a line mark on the way out. We can. So we didn't do the DZ extraction on character 1. But likely later on we'll jump to them to finish up their missions, and maybe I might go in here and just do an extraction real quick. Sometimes fun to just look up and see just how big ass buildings easy to
Attention.
forget to
Hazard
not look
levels
up ever.
normal.
Don't waste my time.
You are now entering a safe area.
A cache opening. Especially those ones take just forever. I know they construct everything just for the other weekly parts. Actually, for that, this doesn't count, right? Although we can only destroy. This isn't deconstruct. Oh, I did notice there was one commendation pop up, but apparently I have I got one of the patches. I just get that marker out of there, because otherwise that's gonna annoy me. Which one is it? That one. Oh, we got 150 names. So that's another commendation done already on this list. So 8 out of 19. And yeah. And none of these is particularly looking to be too hard. A bunch of them is gonna just be doing Dragon's Nest on a bunch of different ways and in groups and such, and with and without some of the skills, and yeah, a bunch of being together with people, melee kills, and the rest is also just mission completion things. So there'll be a few Dragon's Nests, which I don't mind either. That one is a pretty enjoyable incursion. So let's take this character to base. I actually need a quick bio. So let's maybe get that out of the way. And then all we're gonna do are HVTs. Gotta go. Drives you nuts, yeah. Well, actually, just swapping characters makes those go away. I realized after saying it, but yeah, I like having nothing here as much as possible. Especially, well, in Div2, I leave like the combos ones and stuff jump up way too much. But here, these ones, you know, it's a one-time look at them and they go away. And also, I was curious what it actually was, which one it was. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just take a quick bio break and we'll continue on in a second.
I got something you might be interested in.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
Yeah, let's get back in here. Oh, that's the wrong way. This away. So I grabbed some chocolate on the way back just to have something to snack on. Yeah, let's go do HVTs.
Hey folks, it's Rick Velassi back with Wouldn't You Know It podcast.
Should have something next time we.
And I don't know if there's anybody out there in Div1 land. You're playing Div1 too, and you want to do your weekly HVTs. I don't mind the company at all if you want to join up. But yeah, let me know. We can get you in here. But I'm gonna go get started. I'm gonna start on the easy end of things and go towards the hard.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Oh yeah, let's do the HVTs on this character, get that out of the way. Then maybe we jump back to character 1 and finish up. I wonder if I just matchmake and when people join, if that counts for
Approaching
those.
marked location.
Or the doing it in a group thing. Because usually I would just do it in a group. But when you regulars that I would do it with aren't really around.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Here's our chance. We got a job to do.
But just also getting mission completions in and just getting the weekly thing. Because I wouldn't mind getting one of the weeklies in already early.
We got a job to do.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Damage increase of the global event is actually pretty strong. It's definitely not as like easy to use as Assault is, which is just getting short range
Hostiles incoming.
and just everything melts. But it's still easy enough. Oh, that's why it was an alpha bridge, I think, right? One of the issues here is that
Hostiles incoming.
I'm killing too fast. At least when it's purples. I will be fine on the boss at least.
Hostiles
It's one of the
incoming.
things that is actually nice with
Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Predator's Mark is just to actually get the bleed and then have accidental spreads basically. But for those spreads you need to hit the enemy 10 times, and if they basically are dead before that 10 times hits happen, yeah, kind of breaks that purpose. Let's take it back to base. On to the next one. Just bang them all out.
Agent, I need you to take. We don't have any new targets yet. Good luck and good riddance to
It's
that.
weird
one.
that that one on them bugs out so often. When you're talking to them, they go like, I don't have any new targets yet. It's just like, what? But your list, it is here. I can see it. With my own 3 eyes. Okay, when funny, there's that building is the Russian consulate. And then just the building across is just as like 2 big ass American flags. You know, just so they remember when they look out the window where they are.
Approaching marked location.
I wonder if that's actually true in real life as well.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Get this over with. Damn it, no! Breathe deep.
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
I'm just basically doing it without the buff. Let's go back there. Well, I shouldn't. I should just be in cover and just. And hey, we got Alex. That's some bad shooting. It's very easy to get in the habit of Div 2 where you think you can just, you know, catch up to the recoil compensation. Or, you know, overcompensate to catch back up. But so often in Div 1, it just doesn't work out. It just gets away from you. This is your house? You guys live in like a tiny... You guys consider getting better jobs? Like getting more than just a room?
I got this.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Rent prices, am I?
This place down fast. It's a clear shot. Who's your fuck?
These guys.
It's a clear shot.
Anyway. Another Alex bites the dust.
Incoming! Oh shit!
Hostiles incoming. Heavily armored hostile detected.
How fast did he get that grenade out? Okay. En ja, będzie GE credits and a będzie Phoenix credits there.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
And again, if there is any takers in Div 1,
I have faith in you,
anybody's
Agent.
about,
Go get him.
and you want to do some weeklies, let me know.
Let's get back to it, Agent.
So actually, I'm curious how many people are in the category.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Oh, GC is actually playing Div 1. Interesting. Yeah. It's kind of noticeable that the category definitely not as full each time. Like the first G was definitely a lot of interest, but less and less so as the GEs have gone on. I feel as well putting on Division 2 GE, especially a popular one like Reanimate up against
Approaching
it,
marked location.
doesn't do it favors either.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Fire at will. Oh, yes.
Because on the first few, I wonder if it was maybe just accidental, but yeah, the
The leader. Brought more friends.
global events in Div 2 were just, you know, wasn't overlap. So usually the Div 1 global events were
Hostiles
when
incoming.
it was like DZ XP or just, you know, clan XP, stuff like that, where, you know, it matters to some but not to everybody. Or like
Hostiles incoming.
conflict XP. But these last two, yeah, there's also been a global event in Div2, and then that eats up a little bit of
Additional
the player
incoming
base, I
hostiles
think.
detected.
This area is always annoying where you get a bunch of extra stuff joining the fight. And I have to watch out to not leave the area on the minimap. Because if we do, we have a 10-second timer to get back in it, otherwise we fail. And now that we're fighting a little bit harder enemies,
Additional hostiles incoming.
we've gone up in difficulty. I can actually bleed enemies, and sometimes it spreads around and
Hostiles incoming. Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
really none of those hit. SMGs. Sometimes. God damn it.
Wouldn't mind having you with us in every firefight.
My comment? No. It just didn't read my selection there.
You feel like taking on a tough... Sorry, Agent. Nothing for you just yet.
So,
Good luck
so
and
this
good riddance
fourth
to
one, and
that
then I'll
one.
clean up, and then I'll have enough space for the other four.
See you soon.
Trying to like think what's even over there. Bombs and stuff, maybe. What's over here? Okay. That's actually an interesting feature as well, where it just shows people on your friends list on the world map, kind of where they are.
Warning. Now we're exiting the
Almost
safe
feels a
area.
little voyeuristic, almost. You can just see people and where they are.
Approaching marked location.
Open fire! Contact!
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby. Alert. Additional hostiles inbound.
Mayo under control!
One of the nice things playing marks by itself is you usually set them up at 9k stamina. And honestly, I kind of, for solo play, like high stamina
Warning.
builds.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Kind of tech tank style. A decent amount of stamina, and then predatory on top.
Do it by the numbers! Area down. Maintain pressure!
This might as well, letting you know,
Warning. Additional hostiles
enemy play
inbound.
pretty aggressive. It's mostly that. It's not per se that it's like faster or anything. It was would have kind of, you know, full red. I could do it just as fast. I would just not enjoy it as much because I would have to kind of here and there play it slower just to, you know, not die like a fool.
Eyes forward!
Oh. I covered to a place that didn't have cover.
Keep it tight!
How did that happen?
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Where's it? What? Where are you? Oh, there.
Black train! Shit! Focus fire! Where the hell? He's hit!
hostiles incoming. Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
I can do this all day!
High-value target has been eliminated.
Working our way through. That was a weird looking animation there. Oh, wait, there's no cover on that thing? Oh, the cover. I was trying. Ah, okay, so I just released too early. But yeah, why does this box not have cover? Because I thought that was where I was heading when I was in the cover to cover. In the end, also, it didn't matter. That's why we have some survivability.
You are now entering a safe area.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
Safe area is now entering us. Yeah, let's just check through these. Now the gear score is too low, so we're just not even gonna check too much on their talents unless they're top-end weapons. It actually clear out my stash a little bit. I've just been dumping into there and not really paying attention to too much. This guy just still needed. Still need some deconstruct, so we'll just deconstruct this batch. Yeah.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
And yeah, let's get to the last 4 here.
Watch your back with this one, okay?
Where are we going? Over there. Over there it is.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
No, this is that poster. And it's cool that in Brooklyn they brought this poster back. This "Don't Tell Mom" movie true poster.
Approaching marked location. Warning.
I always tend to
Hostiles detected
blow
nearby.
myself up on that thing. Accidentally. There's enough places to cover here.
Alert. Additional hostiles inbound.
Oh, fuck! Don't get sloppy!
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
It's funny to me to be using this much cover, because usually I don't. I much rather be running out in the open, but yeah, with this global event, it makes a big difference. We're just using cover to covers and such. We're just at full thing the whole time. Ooh. Sneeze out of nowhere. And yeah, before legendary white discs, there was these guys.
Warning. Incoming Hostiles detected.
LMDs and their multiple grenades in a row.
She's gone. Keep it forward. Looks like we lost.
Hostiles incoming.
And I'm liking SMGs with this, mostly because if we're sticking into cover, have
High-value target has been eliminated.
a little bit of range, especially effective range. This thing is just missing at even 20 meters. Usually it's fine because I usually just run up to people and just, you know, stick the gun inside of them almost. But here we can't. Also in between, I'm looking at the guides thing here. Was that I had another note of, oh yeah, the exotics guide, right? This is done, this is done, this is like a long-term project thing. Oh yeah, mod tracker. So mod tracker, the big build list thing. Oh, I still haven't added this thing in. This one's done, this one's done, this one's done. And the exo guide, okay. Okay. The list is becoming, I had like a bunch of
Something you need to shut down.
post-its there. It's down to like last 4.
This one's a real piece of work. But then again,
Although, well,
so are you.
technically the skill guide isn't done yet. But the exo guide, I want to add something there explaining the items that we can't get. And then adding an eclipse to the recommended folder. Basically adding the foam eclipse to the recommended folder. Oh yeah, skill tracker, and then what was this last one actually? I had a DPS table. I want to make a big DPS table. Somebody actually brought it up as a point. And I kind of like the idea. But it might be nice just to have a big DPS table and then just put in several, kind of like we do with the weapons, but then with builds from the builds collection. So it'll be, you know, like obliterate striker at full stacks, at 50 stacks, at 0 stacks, a chest striker at, you know, a bunch of different stacks, and then especially having things like OD in there and negotiator, and just kind of as a big compare between the builds. Because I do that for, you know, builds, like if we're doing a negotiator build showcase, I'll compare that to striker, and the Umbra one, I'll compare that one to striker. Weird, everything's getting compared to striker. Weird. Except when we do striker, because then we'll compare it to chest striker. I kind of like the idea, but it'll be a big implementation. Like, it'll take a. Well, that's actually not too bad because we don't need different implementation for. It's just the stats on the build. The weapons one took a while here and there just to figure out how to do some of the talents. Because things like measured and stuff have a bunch of in between steps.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Div1 medics are actually so much less of an issue because they can't actually revive.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
All they do is just put down a healing box and heal, which is still annoying, but it's not as annoying as oh, it's a oops all medic or oops all turrets. It's very much the annoying thing in Div1. In Div2, each turret is just keeping track of, like, you know, its owner. Once its owner is dead, it becomes disabled. Here, it's until the last engineer gets killed. So actually, even as well, if I leave these turrets up, hopefully there is no
Hostiles
engineer
incoming.
in the next one. There
Alert.
isn't.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Or maybe they spawned too late, but it's actually the name is an engineer.
Keep firing! Turret deployed!
What is CMD in this?
Give it up already!
Commander? Commodore? For the rest of it, they use pretty standard, you know, military ranking of like sergeant, lieutenants, and colonels and majors and stuff like that, but that guy was CMD. Some commander. It's just a special rank.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I feel like taking on a tough
Oh.
one. Yeah, no assignments
That's
right
when
now.
like
I'll work on it.
I just saw the noob in their
Just be
name.
careful out there, okay?
Like, wait, noob on what? But yeah, noob on floor. That's quite the name. Yeah, back here again. Should have grabbed ammo actually.
Warning.
I'm
Now
gonna
leaving the safe area.
be in ammo issues in a second.
Approaching marked location.
Where's the music so loud? Turn off the music at some point? I forget. No. I just really wanted a dramatic moment.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Let's get this done! Looks like we lost one! Get that AO under control! I'm reloading! Finish the damn job!
That's predatory. Give me a few seconds of
Warning.
healing.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I got a clear shot! Get that AO under control!
Take one of ours!
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, these two last bounties are always...
No letting up!
These guys actually can take a few hits.
Looks like we lost one!
It's easy to just
Alert. Additional hostiles
get
inbound.
overwhelmed by them. So they spawn quite a bit, and then sometimes you have waves where it's just like all well, especially all turrets is where you know. But yeah, all snipers. Or something.
Don't get sloppy!
Well, the snipers die quickly, so there's that. But he still hurt.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Engage now!
Let's fall back a little. Big dude in my face is. We have one guy like on a sliver.
High value target has been eliminated.
Connors is down!
Cover!
Finish your dance for me, big boy. Was that the last one or was there one more? Actually, couldn't pay attention. It's being this many names, I'm guessing this was the last one. This sounds like how full is our pouch? Well, enough for a few more caches. Was this the last one? I mean, let's go check. Let's go make sure.
Agent, let's talk.
I don't know. It wasn't. Interesting. Usually that last one is
This
the
was
one
a
with
real piece
a
of
bunch
work.
of
But
names.
then again, so are you.
That's on the roof up there. I might as well grab the named guy along the way here. Wait, what? What do you mean? I was gonna say, like, am I full up on ammo? But no, I just didn't want to interact there for a sec. Definitely could use some ammo. So maybe we'll grab the named along the way here as well. Might as well.
They got better training than we do.
So let's after this swap over to character 1 and just see about doing some of the missions.
Hands up, get down!
Echo.
How about instead of
Back nearby.
Alt and flash menu? And even aggro these other guys. Yeah, now let's go get our bounty target.
You are now entering a safe area.
We go.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Let's chop it.
Approaching
there for a
marked
second.
location.
And areas like this is at least kind of nicer where we are secluded. It's just us and
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
us and the enemies.
Hostiles incoming.
Only one turret went down. That's good. Because these waves can become annoying. Just all the engineers. Because if they put down 6 turrets, now yeah, we have 6 things shooting at us extra.
Hostiles incoming.
There's Sad again.
Hostiles incoming.
Yeah, where's the music volume just... Because normally I have the music just, you know, barely on. Guessing it's... The one feature I feel they should actually bring to Div2, especially now that we have the quick use thing, is just immunity for like a few seconds. And here is 8 seconds, which is maybe too long. But immunity, hazard immunity, and reset for like
Hostiles incoming.
3 seconds. Like resetting it and then immunity for 3 seconds. So that would be a pretty... Like I like that quite a bit in Div1. Whenever you're on fire or something, you can just hit that and just eat a little bit of a resource, but
Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected. High-value target has been eliminated.
I killed its owners. It's fighting its allies. There we go. Well. Damn it. Let's grab most of the stuff here. Yeah, let's get back to base. Let's get this character cleaned up. And then maybe, yeah, we just go and do a few of those missions on character 1. Getting their weekly in. I'm just gonna wiggle this volume knob. We tried doing that and that.
Best deals in the city.
Doesn't seem to have done anything. Now it still wants responsive, right? Or is it responsive? No, not responsive. The other one. The next shot is a crit one thing. I was looking at that thing going like, I could put deadly there. Or alongside the deadly, I could put brutal there, but deadly wouldn't do anything without the other one. And yeah, we've deconstructed enough items on this character, so that's set. We can just sell all this. Also, not that I need credits really, but might as well.
That's what I like to see.
Okay. 3 field proficiencies as well. Okay, let's buy some caches. I still need to buy some superior caches.
Hey, anything you
So we'll get that in. Okay, I have enough for 5. How many do I actually need? I might not even need 5. Maybe I need more than 5. Okay, so I need a further 9. So, okay. 5 of your superior caches, please. Okay, so we just need 4 more for that commendation. Because I don't need the contents of any of this. Kind of set on the builds here. The one thing actually, let me just double check here. Yes, we have 2 tactician bags. Wasn't it? No. Which one is it then? There was one character still that on one of these backpacks. Or maybe it's on the chest then. Oh, it's also not the chest. Wait, why do I have this mask? What? With all resistances, what? Turns out I might need some pieces. Let's actually load up this guy's tactician. Actually, not thinking about it, that was actually one of the things I needed, I think.
Your attention, please. JTF Command would like to thank you for your patience during this difficult time. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Don't be shy.
Thank you.
Oh, it has a chest, that is. Okay, yeah. Although I don't mind, yeah, we don't use up that much ammo anyway, but I wouldn't mind having more ammo. Because we would want to ammo capacity backpack, which we have. But actually I didn't realize that I need a mask. Something else here that, like... Actually, even knee pad wise, I wouldn't mind giving up one of these 2 for increased kill XP. As resistances, I'm fine giving up. Well, that kind of does make sense. This character had their technician first before I even had the thing. So I just forgot to upgrade this at some point. Yeah, because we can definitely use some, because you can have enemy armor damage there, right? Yeah. There's absolutely no reason for that not to be done. So actually we need a tactician mask. Let's even write that down. Or remember, before I remember. Before I forget. What were we writing down? So tact mask. Armor damage and elite. Because this mask definitely needs replacing. It's also why I actually want to make an kind of like build collection for Div1. Then I can spot those kind of mistakes, which would catch those as we go in. What's the new commendation here? Oh yeah, that was just that step. Yeah, so 4 more there. Yeah, let's swap to character 1 and go get their weekly in. And here it is. Okay, so at least that gives me something to farm for. Well, that's why. So what was it? It was also tactician's chest. Chest, and that would be Yeah, what? Why is the music suddenly like it's not? %5 shouldn't be this. It seems like way too loud for 5%. It's an odd thing to have happen. Because maybe something bugged that with when it loaded up or something. I just haven't ran into this much. Actually, what would it be stat wise? Let me double check here because definitely.
Hey, gotta see it to believe it.
What would oh yeah, EAD. Enemy armor damage and then haste. And then ammo cap. Yeah, at least we have some things to farm for. That'll motivate me a little. Because actually, so for instance, these characters that have their builds later. Oh, actually, that slot can even be skill power. Actually, it should be skill power even, right?
Best gear for the streets, right here.
Is that we
Now
already
entering
have a
a safe
ton of
area.
somebody's called PvE player out here. Yeah, the most obvious DZ name and literally PvE player. Although, why do I get the feeling that they're actually not just a PvE player? Yeah. Let's go and be over here. Let's actually see what the requirements are that I need to have. Combinations. Because I actually haven't done this, but this is just using tech wing skills, which is, you know, we can just do that with the tactician build. And I need to do these missions, but then in a group. Oh, it doesn't actually need difficulty even. This one also does not need difficulty, actually. Because this is Dragon's Nest just remaining. This is... So those things, this is being close to each other. All of these we already have on these missions. Clean run needs to happen still. And yeah, getting cash. Okay. So I just need a group for these. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab tactician here. I'm even gonna swap this to this, so everything is in tech wing.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Hopefully. On hard. Yeah, let's have that strategy. We'll matchmake. Hopefully we'll get someone.
Our #1 priority is getting the Times Square power transformer back online before we lose
The
power
only
to the whole
real
district.
requirement there is
But I can walk you through the fix. I think. I hope. Jesus.
Which puts me at the mercy of the matchmaker.
First things
Could I
first.
should try
We
matchmaking
need to
for
switch off
hard
the
missions
power
and then,
manually,
you know,
and by we
maybe
I mean
someone
you.
else is doing some of these.
I know it's counterintuitive, but you gotta trust me on this.
Maybe. Well, let's see if we get a random. Or as well, if there's anybody out there playing some Div1 and you're interested in doing these missions,
Just flip the switch. I swear, that'll do it.
well, actually, while I'm matchmaking, you can even just do /join IKEA.
All right, power's down. Now you can work on that transformer without getting fried.
Sorry, Rhodes. I need to commandeer this mission. Before the CCTV feed dropped, I ID'd the bodies in that room as Division agents.
Yeah, actually, one
Agent,
of the
your other tasks are on hold
ports
until
I
we
made
figure out
today,
what
although that
happened.
one will go likely, like,
Typical fucking Fred.
that one's the
There's a police substation nearby. I'm sending you its location. It
The
should have
one
the
at
feeds
the
from
end,
those subway
basically.
CCTVs. Be careful out there. With all that gunfire drawing the Rikers' attention, you're gonna have a nice fat bullseye on your back. They won't pass
So
up
it'll
a
be
chance
a,
at a
like,
high-value target like you.
8 days. I don't know.
Additional
No, actually more.
hostiles detected.
Well, yeah. 4, 6, no, 4, 8, 12. Yeah. Maths, it's hard. I'm just gonna save my secret for this side.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
I'm going to go this way. Oh yeah, that's somebody who just doesn't enjoy music, or especially it being too loud in video games quite often, and trying to just try to force the emotional response basically of it. I don't know why suddenly that volume knob is broken, because I don't mind it if it's pretty soft and it's kind of in the background, but that one's kind of in my face. So I'll just turn the... Which is a bug I hadn't run into ever before. Just the volume thing not working.
All right. I'm gonna search the footage for those agents. You're cleared to get back to getting the power online.
You sure she's done with you? Because it's not like what I'm working on is important or anything.
Am I actually not sure
What we
she's done
need
with
to
me.
get this up and running again is a working fuse box. Warrengate, that's the power company. They sent a crew out to do some repairs. But those never got logged, which means they never happened. Which means the parts, like the box, are still sitting on that van. I got a rough fix on its location. So if you're available...
You know what? I'm not
What you're
available.
gonna do with that
Rhodes.
fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again.
Forgot about this thing of this mission.
Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
Did you just spot me? Yep. There's my answer. I can use my weapons and stuff. I'm not just tied to just skills, but the weapon doesn't do much in comparison to the skills. So. And this part is kind of annoying because just having to move with this thing, because I can't cover to cover with this. Means I'm just gonna start taking damage with extra modifiers. Oh, neither things. Waking up from a nap. Yeah, I had one of those earlier as well. In my case, it did work out for me, kinda. Just woke me up inside. JTF soldier. Some of them can think. Yeah, some of them can't. And then luckily the other waves is why I took the wide way around, which is just not to aggro the rest. In there? Yeah. Oh, was just to aggro them. Really, that didn't get you. Catch. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that way. These hard missions I just don't do too much.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
Game audio is breaking.
Sorry, it's an exposed position. The
When was
Rikers aren't
those death
stupid. They'll be
yells of
coming
those
for
guys
you.
so delayed?
And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
The legendary musical returns to Broadway.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
So you can tell also that it's... Also, wait, what is that symbol actually? That I've seen that symbol before.
Additional hostiles detected.
But that's how you know it's, you know, made for a video game, because it doesn't say a name. Can I sticky that far? Okay.
Additional hostiles
Sniper jumping
detected.
down there made the Seekers go haywire.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
And sadly we didn't get anybody there. Maybe I'll matchmake for hards and then hopefully we'll get some of the missions in. Yeah, that. Suddenly the sound plays.
Back in business. The grid looks stable and the lights are on. No one's shot out anyway.
It looks like Times Square again, and that's gonna mean something to a lot of people.
Actually, I might restart the game because I get the feeling something didn't load right or something. Yeah, let's take this character back to terminal. And let's actually restart the game real quick and just, because I don't mind having, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of music in the background, but not like the way it was doing it there. Also, if I don't fix that now, I'm gonna forget about it and then but yeah, the entire audio system there seemed a little drunk. That's way to describe it. Wasn't they? Yeah. Mine's actually what sorcery is this? This is Division 1 or the first year of Division 2. Back when Seekers were pre-nerf. Because even the Division 2 ones were pretty effective in year 1. It wasn't until after year one where, because Hardwired was like one of the metas in year one. It was the eclipse of its day. But the Seekers back then had much bigger radius. They would track all the way till the end, which is kind of what these ones do as well. They just always track, except that sometimes even here they miss. Because here as well, sometimes they, you know, the enemy will, especially if they, you know, vault up or vault down or stuff like that, it just loses tracking and just explodes. Yeah, the one Seekers, pretty good. That's also why they get used here. And the turret here is pretty bad. That's why you never use a turret in Div1, but you do
Now
use
entering a
Seekers.
safe area.
The metas shift just because of the... Let's actually turn the music back on. Tiny bit.
Hi, Lauren. How you doing? I'm as well as
That sounds normal. That sounds more normal than a minute ago. Yeah, let's actually let's auto match mission hard, and hopefully we get into some of these missions. It's also, yeah, we don't need any we don't need any, although yeah, it's getting late on my region, isn't it? Should have done this earlier. It's quite often actually if I do it like at 7 till 11 kind of. And we're doing challenging ones. Queen's Camp is one of the ones, so. Because they're going after that commendation in a group.
The relay's got to be on the roof. Probably gonna have some techie types up there to keep it running.
He's talking about combat
Getting
engineers. They're alert, well-trained, and packing gear on par with ours. The LMB didn't cut corners on outfitting their people.
That Seeker was fake, but I threw. I just threw air apparently.
Seeker Mine's got your number. JTF can't fucking touch us.
And I always love on the side of this track, red ones go faster. Yeah. Canonically, orcs were in Div1.
The LMB's giving me everything I got.
That's off.
We're losing our guys. Christ.
Louis. Oh, we're in covert ambush only. So we don't take damage. So wait, what was the covert one then? Just the draining when we got close to each other?
I'll have a look. I see you.
And somebody else was going and getting that.
Alert, an agent has left your team.
Do you only have enough there?
A new agent is joining your team.
Waiting for my Seekers mostly.
Alert. Friendly
Although
Vision
quite
agent
often
is
people
down.
are doing that just for swapping servers and stuff. And this part is actually can be hard. There's a bunch of enemies. Actually, yesterday here I accidentally struggled for a bit. Kind of reminded me of, oh yeah, this part can actually be dangerous and challenging. It's mostly that like big wave of shotgunners. It's just you need enough damage just to get the numbers down there and also not let them get too close.
Initiating data hard wipe. Overriding data.
It's time to find out if the Last Man Battalion can take the heat.
Data has been
Oh,
overridden.
the blue screens.
Overheating CPU.
We won't see
Disabling
those
cooling
again.
mechanisms. Sequence complete. Server data replaced and CPU
Too
destroyed.
bad we don't have photo mode to get closer in the one. But didn't get added till Div 2.
Here's the thing. You're right on top of that weapons cache. Once you kick in the door, you're on your own until I can get back up in there. So watch your back, because it's going to get hot in there.
Safety if you violate curfew. For your own protection, stay inside after dark.
Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir.
On your targets.
He's gonna sit up here and toss out seekers. You guys murdered that one? Oh, it's
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Please comply with all requests from Last Man Battalion personnel. The life you save could be your own.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
Wait, did that guy just rejoin and leave? You know, why actually don't we have that? Yeah. Because now we've got Alex. Instead of they've got Alex,
Good news.
we've got
I've
Alex.
backup moving on your position. They're past the first turret and moving fast.
We got Alex! How's that not a silly pun I've made at some point? We've got Alex in the team as a teammate. I'm shooting her back here, huh? Because these guys outside here are aggro to us as well. I'm just actually gonna just deal with them. They aren't actually part of the mission, but they keep us in combat the whole time.
Roger that. Your reinforcements just crossed the midpoint of the tunnel.
Gotta leave cover sometime.
This neighborhood is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Please cooperate with any request from an LMB soldier so we can ensure your safety.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Clear the goddamn area.
Any unauthorized personnel
Hang tight.
found in
Backup's
this
almost at your
neighborhood will be
position.
considered enemy combatants and will be dealt with accordingly. This has been a public safety announcement from the Last
And
Man
that's how we killed her. It's pretty surprising.
Maintain pressure now. Michaels is down. Clear the AO.
Let's go to catch you live. And hey there, David, and thanks for the kind words.
Tossing grenade.
And yeah, I enjoy making them as well, so I'm always happy to hear that people are enjoying them on the other end.
Maintain pressure. Down. Multiple frags.
And yeah, more to come always. Which again, looking forward to, especially next week. This week is still a little bit of work stuff, and then next week I should have barely any work stuff to do. So I'm gonna.
Nice job, agent.
We might
They're
even
still
go
doing
back
the tally,
to
but the
a
weapons
cadence
you secured
of
should
like.
keep the JTF in the field for
Well,
a long
actually,
time.
so I want to do
That's how you
the
do it.
skill guide
Just kick the
video,
leg
but then
out
the
from
skill
under
guide
these
video
LMB mooks.
is
Keep it
the
up,
idea
and
that I
they're
have
going
it
down.
now is just I'm gonna do it.
All right, let's secure this site ASAP.
That counts.
Give me an inventory and all the ordnance we got here and prioritize it for transport. Sir. Yes, sir.
Well,
Secure. Roger that.
counted for neither.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Sir. Only
Yes, sir.
because I need to be there from the start, which that makes it a little harder. Let's see if these guys are doing any other missions, or if maybe they're resetting this mission even. Wait, where? Oh, it's like, wait, are we here? No, that's the end of the mission. Let's see if they reset it. Maybe.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
Let's leave them behind. Let's see if we can find the hard one. But then I wonder if I have to be there, like, maybe there's a certain... Although there, we were actually not too late in that mission. Let's hoping that will count. If nothing else, though, we just need 2 more missions to complete this weekly. So let's try again. Out of match into... Let's try hard first. But yeah, my region is now kind of, because it's past 12, so yeah, it's not finding anybody. Start challenging. So there might be some Lexington teams going around. Just gave up there. Oh, no. Okay. In a weird mode there, because it's going directly for a mission, which means that I can't find. Oh, that's why. And it is 6. Although actually, yeah, if you're up for it, going through some of these missions together, then. But yeah, let's start at the start. Oh, that's what was that? Because I just need to get the missions off through in doing them with just tech wing skills. Also, yeah, if anybody else wants to join us, feel free to say so. Yeah, let's just match made as well. Number say needs strategic, but might as well. Actually, let's.
Number 1 priority is getting the Times Square power transformer back online before we lose power for the whole district.
One of.
But I can walk you through the fix.
Being close to allies.
I hope. Jesus. First things first. We need to switch off the power manually. By we, I mean you. Again. I know it's counterintuitive, but you gotta trust me on this.
No, does that? I mean, it's just close to allies, right? So you don't need to be actually draining each other.
Another agent has joined your team.
Friendly. It's too bad we can't track.
Just flip the switch. I swear, that'll do it.
Well, actually, I want to see how many I have now, and then we can see how many I have after. Okay, we're on 5.
All right, power's down. Now you can work on that transformer without getting fried.
Sorry, Rhodes. I need to commandeer this mission. Before the CCTV feed dropped, I ID'd the bodies in that
Colors in
room
this
as
game are
division
amazing.
agents. Agent, your other
Something I
tasks are
kind
on
of
board
like
as we
actually
figure
in
out what
general
happened.
about a lot of
Be careful out there.
several
With
Ubisoft
all
games
that
have
gunfire
that.
drawing the Rikers' attention, you're gonna have a nice
Is
fat bullseye on your back. They won't
there is
pass up a
just
chance at a high-value target like you.
colors about, and you know,
There's
it's
a
not all
police
just
substation nearby.
grays
Send me
orders and just
location.
a
You should have
filter
keys for
over
those subway
everything.
CCTVs.
Additional hostiles detected.
And just also, yeah, letting color come through and just, you know, not making it
Additional
all
hostiles
browns.
detected.
I got this. We're bringing the hurt today. One more shot and he's done.
Get it off me! Now's our
Keep the
chance!
pressure up. He's down.
All right, I'm gonna search the footage for those agents. You're cleared to get back to
You
getting
can
the
go
power
where
online.
I wanted it to be.
You sure she's done with you? Because it's not like what I'm working on is important. What we need to get this up and running again is a working fuse box. Warren, that's the power company. They sent a crew out to do some repairs. But those never got logged, which means they never happened. Which means the parts, like the box, are still sitting on that van. Got a rough
You want
fix on
that
its
way
location.
later?
So if you're available,
Just out of curiosity here.
hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
Alright, so we are getting some progress on it. Yeah, sorry.
What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the
yeah.
spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again.
Better move it. He's dead. Knock him out. Meeting's down. Go, I can
Yep. Oh, no. Where are you going? The downside of getting down next to the box is just, you know, if someone wants to revive you, they can't. They can't. And I just love the just looking up in this game a lot as well. They can make it. With the modifier we have on now, whenever we're moving, that bar kind of drains. Whenever it's in its drain mode, it actually then starts draining health. So with that part being like forced, you know, forced into walking that thing, it's actually quite annoying. Is it this way? Oh. I think all of us actually are going for that same objective. I see our other buddy as well actually consistently being in range.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Get over there! Blast them out!
Additional hostiles detected.
Sniper up there.
We got a whole army with us.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Get over there!
Oh, sentry. I wonder what the final step on that one will be.
And we are back in business. The grid looks stable, and the lights are on. No one's shot out anyway.
It looks like Times Square again. And that's
Oh,
gonna
wait,
mean
there
something
is
to a
that.
lot of people.
Okay. They're going... other than the... okay. Wonder if that's somebody maybe from stream, actually? Or they're just being extra kind. Yeah, let's make sure that progression that time counted. Is this then maybe it needs to be a format? Have we had that before? Only tech wing skills. I mean, am I forgetting which ones are tech wing? That's odd, right? But I have nothing else. Let's try it maybe with a different mission and see if that goes. We'll need strategic for that close. Have tech only. Does it need to be everybody? Then why all of these others have been personal always? Hasn't ever been. Asking if we're doing dragon. I don't think we're gonna go do dragon. Let me /G here. Other recommendations. I mean, that should be a thing we can check as well, actually. Well, let's just do this one real quick.
Okay, Agent, you're looking for any
And then
build
maybe
or
afterwards, because I'm
his
gonna
original virus
swap
strain.
characters
We know he used
afterwards.
Abel's as one of his primary launching pads, so
Since
with
this
any luck,
character will
there
be
should be
done with
plenty of
missions.
contaminated greenbacks lying around in there. As well as civilians. The store is one of the bigger refugee camps we've been monitoring. Not to make a whole thing out of it, but if you don't find some unmutated virus I can use as a comp, we may as well give up any hope of creating a vaccine. So, you know, no pressure.
Well, on this one as well, we'll likely see if it's...
Warning. Temperature
If
rising.
it's for
Elevated
man.
levels of carbon dioxide detected.
Because we
Sounds like
haven't
there's a
ran
fire in the
into
building.
anything else
I'll start
where
feeding Isaac the structural
it
blueprints in
hasn't
case you need them.
been
Calculating
personal,
route to
right?
emergency fire suppression system controls.
Or like hasn't been anything but personal.
What the hell are we gonna do?
No clue. Just stay out of sight and hope the fire doesn't get
Warning.
to us.
Emergency fire suppression system activated. System obstructed on upper floors. Manual override required.
Great. You keep going. I'll keep digging through these schematics and tell Isaac where the overrides are. Remember, Agent, you need to collect any bills you can find with the original virus strain. Check everything. Cash registers, charity donation stations, tip jars in the cafe. Any place you can think of that might involve cash.
And also, if nothing else, we're getting some of these proximity kills and stuff.
Object test negative for viral contamination. Object test negative for viral contamination. Object test negative for viral contamination. Echo available for playback nearby.
Is it catching up?
Alert. Potential hostiles approaching.
I wonder actually what the final stage of that one will be. We got a step there already. Personal spash.
Let's hope the cleaners haven't torched everything in the place before you locate those bills. Even if they haven't, extreme heat destroys DNA. Over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, the covalent bonds break down, and the double helix starts unzipping like a cheap prom dress.
This mission has a bunch of
More reason to
this
keep them at
where
bay, Agent.
if you know what you're doing, you
Like
can
I
just,
said,
you know,
no pressure.
you don't have to run along and one person can go and hit
Object
it
test
and then...
negative for viral contamination.
Let's hear as well. I'm gonna
Object test negative
go
for
get
viral
the
contamination.
thing at the end.
Man, I didn't think anybody could help us.
Yeah, thanks. Let's get the hell out of here while we still can.
Warning. Fire hazard detected.
According to the schematics, there should be an emergency override up ahead.
Warning. Increased viral contagion detected.
Bingo. That's gotta be our virus-infected bills somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out, but just don't lick them.
Warning. Fire hazard detected.
Found another manual override for the fire suppression system. Sending Isaac the location now.
Alert. Hostiles detected nearby.
Nearby notes.
Not to beat a dead horse, Agent, but I need those bills. Intact. And room temperature, no
Need
crispy
those
edges.
dollar
Crispy
bills.
means heat, means off comes the prom dress. And try not to get yourself killed in the process. Crispy agents aren't much use to us either.
Warning. Viral contamination confirmed.
Keep your eyes peeled, Agent. We just got a report from JTF observers outside the building. More cleaners arrived while you were busy upstairs. Give them a wide berth, and know I've said this before, but I need those bills in mint condition, so to speak.
Recommend targeting portable chemical
I
reservoir.
don't actually remember what Sentry calls as damaging, or is it just the general amp, right? So
Hostiles approaching.
it's
Alert. Hostiles approaching.
gonna affect the skills as well. Visual there of me actually tossing those things, that was fake.
I'm impressed, Agent. Locating undamaged bills with original strain virus in that place was like looking for needles in a haystack.
That one counted, but
damned
also I
if you didn't pull
noticed
it
that
off.
the other guy had
I can't wait to
grabbed
get my hands on them. Oh,
those
an agent?
skills.
I'm buying the next
And I
round.
think the other guy didn't
Assuming
use
there
his
ever is
turret,
one.
so that might have been it. I wonder if it is 4-man or if it's thingy. But I'm gonna actually
Readings
swap
indicate an echo
characters,
nearby.
and then I'm gonna do a GG here. Then if you're up for SIGs, if we just for testing as well, maybe we go do another mission and then just the two of us, and then see if it's if it was the 4-man or if it's nobody in the squad can use the thing. I'll be curious. I want to leave this character in terminal. I'm not gonna clean them up. I'm just gonna quickly grab the other one. Actually, let's grab character 4 who has also tactician set up for seekers and stickies. Because that one counted. Was the healing one nobody in the team? Like the one with assault all the way back? Because I feel everything else has been just personal anyway. I'm not doing it. And then, yeah, let's just go down the list. We'll go Police Academy next.
Okay.
I'll send an invite over. We'll run in the group, yeah. I think that would also, although, well, we can actually see that wording, right?
A new agent is joining your team.
Okay, yeah, no medical skills. Oh, this one says without agents, and then, yes, agents. Does this one use the same wording? Oh, it even, it's me being dumb. Complete all ambush missions with all agents using only tech wing skills. Reading is fundamental. Yeah. Selecting, yeah. The last one is just the one in group. And then, yeah, if you're up for it, if you're willing, let's go and get that. And then along the way, we'll grab some. And then, yeah, I'm not going to matchmake. We'll keep it on strategic just so we can get some of those kills. And then we'll just keep it the two of us.
We're picking up a signal from inside the academy.
Guaranteeing
Shade
tech
First
skills.
wave
I'll
agent
let me
signal
grab this
ID,
too.
and it's still broadcasting.
And then the middle skill. I just meant the middle one, right? I fixed that. They're gonna do with this one. Yeah. Although we all, yeah, one of them is like, wasn't it? I mean, one of them is just for one, right? And the other one is everything, including incursion. Incursion is then going to be interesting with that. Mission with the healing skill. No, because I got the other ones with even the thing. Let's actually check here.
Warning.
I think also
Hostile
if you don't
incoming.
use a skill, because in the last one there was a turret. The turret isn't the. Is the turret a deck skill? Isn't turret? Oh no, actually turret is deck skill. It's being awake. Also, I wouldn't mind testing that with this. I'll be doing plenty of missions then.
LMB on site. Sounds fishy. See if you can find that missing agent, but be careful. There's no way this isn't a setup.
You are now entering a safe area.
There isn't actually how you do that mission without. Although just self-healing
Now
through
leaving the
Nomad
safe
or something,
area.
right? And Striker.
Flamethrowers freak me out. Negative. Get on hand, you! Take them all down. Stay low. Fucking run. Over there.
Edge of that.
Fire! Damn it! Seeker mine!
Went for that.
CAO, you're over. Multiple contact. Enemy hunter.
Murder.
Get real. Drop one of ours. I can't believe this.
So let's grab this mission. See if it counts.
We got company. Sound the alarm. Been waiting for that. Weapons free. Focus your fire. Hit me. They can fight too. They got Dylan. Tango's inbound. Right there. Shoot him. Weapons free. Shit, stop following me. Fire at will.
Guys just being pissed off at the Seekers on following them. It's what they do, Chief. Oh, it's the end already.
Heads up, Agent. You've got an echo in your vicinity.
Active echo beacon detected.
Okay. I wonder who this man is in this thing.
So I gave you a chance to work with...
This can't be right.
Fuck you, okay
The
now?
videos showing division agents going rogue, killing each other. That's not... No. Just... No. Okay. let's just focus on the job. It looks like the shade tech used to create that echo's been hacked. I can't get a read on the agent's identity.
Like bumping
If there's
my
a security room
gun
near
into
you, we
this
might
thing.
have a shot at IDing them, if I can upload the surveillance footage and they
Yes,
didn't
keyboard.
wipe it.
Downloading archive security data.
Shadows of a killer.
Look sharp. You're not alone anymore.
I should not
Download
have combat
complete.
yet.
Begin upload.
I'm reading first wave agents near you, but they're not responding to my hails. I don't like it.
On my mark. Clear. Weapons free. Go, go, go! Shoot them all! Take them out!
Confirm. Upload complete.
So you push ads.
I gotcha.
Open fire! Take them all down! It's over! Yeah. God damn it!
Still time for you to...
Sorry, but you're second string.
Get the big wave there, but then jump out altogether. Doing that thing. Sometimes do.
Can't escape! Keep it steady!
Yeah.
None of what you found is good. To see agents turning on each other,
I know,
abandoning the mission,
Let's
it
actually
never should
check
have gone
that
down like
counted.
that. God damn it. Be extra careful from now on, Agent. I think you might have just attracted some attention.
Went the wrong way. Oh, combinations. This thing. What's it gonna be? Yeah. Alright, that counted. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, it is. Just the whole team needs to be on that. Yeah, let's, if you're up for it, let's go get the other two as well. So when we go to Queens, oh, maybe let's just do it on hard. Just quickly getting through it. Hard, strategic.
Listen up, Agent. You've got 3 objectives, and none of them are easy.
1, shut down their comms relay. 2, knock out their tactical center.
And 3, take control of the on-site arms, because I need those guns for my people. Now go to it.
Warning. Sentry turret detected.
I've seen those in action. They're nasty. Get in close before it recognizes
Do you have
you as
any
hostile.
bonuses?
We're
My
gonna need a
weapon is
sponge to mop you up.
not very powerful.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Come on, you got this.
GPS says you're getting real close to that comm center. Careful they don't notice you before you want them to.
The bunch of stuff to deconstruct on this character anyway, so gonna loot up all those. Also, I think with all of these, it is just use, right? It's not even equip. Because I remember actually getting one of the ones by just having
The relay's gotta be on
sticky
the
and
roof.
only using the
Probably
sticky.
gonna have some
on one
techie
of the
types
other
up there to keep.
He's talking about combat engineers. They're alert, well-trained, and packing gear on par with ours. The LMB didn't cut corners on outfits.
We ain't gonna hurt you.
Forget this.
By the time I get up there, would have been over anyway.
Found in this neighborhood will be considered enemy combatants and will be dealt with accordingly. This has been a public safety announcement from the Last Man Battalion.
And only we're being kept in combat by some people over there. Which is actually kind of annoying. It's good for being here.
JTF better run if they know what's good for them. Let's go, guys. Oh, shit! Fire at will. We ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah. There's nothing to cover on. Those guys in the street keeping us. Oh wait, you can go up.
JTF better run if they know what's good for them. I hope we don't run into cleaners.
Something happen with this. I'll go back and not fall. Shit, this room kind of sucks. I realize now. That's why I never stick in it actually. There's way too many angles and you can't see everybody in return.
Initiating data hardwired.
Let's crash our systems again.
It's time to find out if the Last Man Battalion can
Okay,
take
well,
the
this is going. Let me
Data
just
has been
see
overridden. Overheating CPU. Disabling cooling
how
mechanisms.
our thing is going here.
Sequence complete. Server data replaced and CPU destroyed.
Okay, 57 out of 80. I wonder what the max is then. Like, it's likely then, if it's 50, 80, likely 150 or maybe 200 at the end. I would think a 30 and a 40 sounds.
Here's the thing. You're right on top of that weapons cache. Once you kick in the
those
door,
are
you're on your own
upstairs
until I
there.
can get back up in there. So watch your back, because it's gonna get hot in there.
Feels like there's an ambush around every corner out here.
You're kidding me.
We're good to go.
Finish this. Maintain pressure. Keep firing. I see a man down.
Remember to comply with all requests from Last Man Battalion personnel. The life you save could be your own.
Oh, I started.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
Got some good news. Got backup moving on your position. As the first turret and moving fast.
Yeah, we can also kill the guys outside likely. Wonder, I mean, yeah, we're still in that state, right? It's checking for state, it's not checking for if the enemies are on the right mode. That was very in sync there. That didn't connect.
Roger that. Your reinforcements just crossed the midpoint of the tunnel.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Hang tight. Backup's almost at your position.
Please report any behavior you're seeing to the last man. This neighborhood is now under the protection of the last man battalion. Please cooperate with any requests from an LMB soldier so we can ensure your safety.
Oh, glasses now. There goes that. Oh, I'm actually out of ammo. Seekers are never out of ammo. Oh. Where did those shots even come from?
Nice job, Agent. They're still doing the tally, but the weapons you secured should keep the JTF in the field for a long time.
That's how you do it. You just kick the leg out from under these LMB mooks. Keep it up, and they're going down.
Now
All right, let's secure this side ASAP. Tran, give me an inventory and all the ordnance.
I'll just reset us. That'll get us out of combat too. I have here for it. So sure. Go for the one we missed earlier. Just going for that one.
Something ain't right.
And thanks for helping out here with these ones. I've got two. I ran more out of ammo than out of other stuff. Yeah, do I have my masker? On this one I have EAD. Yeah. I'm not sure what the difference one would be there.
Our number one priority
Well,
is getting the Times Square power transformer back online before
Same
we
here.
lose power for the whole district. But I can walk you through the fix. I think. I hope. Jesus. First things first. We need to switch off the power manually. By we, I mean you. Again. I know, it's counterintuitive, but you gotta trust me on this.
Don't land where I wanted it to. This is a pretty fast mission.
Just flip the switch. I swear, that'll do it. All right, power's down. Now you can work on that transformer without getting fried.
Sorry, Rhodes. I need to commandeer this mission. Before the CCTV feed dropped, I ID'd the bodies in that room as Division agents. Agent, your other tasks
Feeling
are
a
on
little
hold
bit
until we
delayed,
figure out what happened.
though. In this case, definitely my own fault. Last few nights I've just been making it late, just
Substation nearby.
staying up and just messing around
Have the
with
feeds from those subway CCTVs.
stuff. I did a bunch of work on the
Be
gear
careful out
spreadsheet
there.
again.
With all that gunfire drawing the Rikers' attention, you're gonna have a nice fat
100%
bullseye
mean
on
to
your
you.
back. They won't pass up a chance at a high-value target like you.
I noticed a few things I was like, you know what, let's clean this
Additional
up.
hostiles detected.
That was cool teamwork. Each went for a different target accidentally.
Warning. Additional hostiles
Loaded
detected.
them both. Wait for him to come out.
It'll be over soon. I got this.
All right, I'm gonna search the footage for those agents. You're cleared to get back to getting the power online.
You sure she's done with you? Because it's not like what I'm working on is important or anything. What we need to get this up and running again is a working fuse box. Warrengate, that's the power company. They sent a crew out to do some repairs, but those never got logged, which means they never happened, which means the parts, like the box, are still sitting on that van. I got a rough fix on its location, so if you're
One of the things
available-
here is as well, like I'm kind of sticking to these, but especially on hard here, it wouldn't hurt at all to just.
Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp. What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light
Yeah,
back
we
up
just
like
need
it's
the
full of tourists again.
heels to do that. So I'm thinking actually for the thingy, I'm just gonna wait for the bar to fill back up. Yeah, I got trained. There's a proximity there.
They can't last much longer.
Grenade out. Get rid of it. Here we go. Catch up, people.
I don't think I'm gonna need to go to Rise. Character having a seizure there. Trying to toss a seeker. But apparently, what's going on here? Okay. They just couldn't find it in their pocket.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
It's likely as well. We'll do this one and then I'll kind of
Warning. Hostiles detected.
have to round it out. I should grab some decent sleep tonight.
Additional hostiles detected.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that was an exotic over there. No, that was just the side of the window there.
Additional hostiles detected. Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Hurry and finish them off!
No sticky.
He tracks after me!
And we are back in business. The grid looks stable, and the lights are on.
A
Once
step
no one's
further
shot
on
out
personal
anyway.
space.
It looks like Times Square again. And that's gonna mean something to a lot of people.
I'm gonna grab all of these. Also just deconstruct them for the weekly. And especially with this like heavy fog, this game does have a pretty good look to it. Yeah, how much further is that personal space one? Because it's, yeah. So that counted for this, right? Oh, okay, so 150 there. Hope it's not like 250 or something. I'm gonna guess it's 200 then. But that's not too bad. That's doable. And then basically all of these are now done to the point of just needing Dragon's Nest in all the different ways. And yeah, we'll just get that done over the weekend likely. A few more of those kills, a bunch of melee kills, but this can be done solo. This needs a group though. And at some point, yeah, we need to get a clean run in. We've been going specifically for non-clean runs, so. Oh, is it 250 at the end? Oh, it's still not too bad. But then, yeah, I'm gonna round it out around there. Let's go get cleaned up. But yeah, thanks, Six, for helping out there. Yeah, I hope you got them. I mean, well, if I got them, you got them too, so. Well, I'm gonna guess you had them already.
Now entering a safe area.
I'll just clean up here.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Keeping or sharing.
Due to a scheduling error, group grief counseling has been rescheduled for Thursday afternoon. We apologize for the inconvenience.
So just clean up this character. Let's grab one more cash. I should check what if I have even a score on the board. I mean, I definitely have a score on the board with what it is. But that also will do on the weekends. And actually, with this global events, Amherst will also be pretty easy. Because we don't need to deal with the downsides of it. We only have the upsides of it. And yeah, we just, you know, in a bunch of the places, just take cover and deal with the enemies. Basically twice as fast. That'll work out. Don't sell.
I'll see you again.
Deconstruct. 30 out of 30 crafting there as well. leaving, yeah, this character as well on just a few missions to do,
Right here.
and I'll get that.
Help each other out.
Oh yeah, let's actually buy caches as well before I forget. Let's go from buy 2 superiors. I just need 2 more basically then. So another 3k, which that's gonna happen.
But it's about to get worse. Apparently, the screws of the jail on Rikers Island are either dead or they gave up and went home.
And then yeah, I'm gonna actually buy a bunch of tactician ones.
How is my new favorite customer?
Because it turns out I actually need some tactician pieces. Because there is some bits in place, but just with the wrong stats and stuff, which is one of those things of like, how did that happen? Because especially on the character that has 2 of the wrong pieces, is just like from forever ago.
Nice doing business with you.
And also, yeah, we need to, well, basically grind the melee kills at some point, because that's the one that basically has the lowest here. I don't know what the final step is, but also whatever it is, we'll grind it at. 250 on that still to do, and then yeah, just those and 2 more caches. Doable. Yeah, let's as we always do, find somebody for us to raid on the Twitch end. Let me see if there's anybody in Div1. Yeah, let's actually just go with SFT. Because today we're not ending that late, so he hasn't been going for forever. So. They are in Last Stand. They're last standing it up. And they seem to be doing well. And then, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow as well, of course, back to some Division. We'll start actually tomorrow with Division 2, and I want to... We'll see actually what I make my plan, which either we do... I'm going to pick a video to do, basically. We need one for Friday. Or we're going to do the prep work for the video, just so I can do it on Friday afternoon. I'm thinking maybe doing the start of the toolbox video. Where's the toolbox thing? Because was the previous video here? Oh, what do we have? Yeah, so we've had 2 kind of technical videos. And then 1 item technical video. So yeah, maybe, yeah, I think we're gonna do the toolbox, the start to the toolbox, basically. So we'll record that video, and then as well, maybe actually do some work on getting the... Because the video after that most likely will be the Eclipse Masterclass, but then I'll have some time to start recording it and stuff, because the Masterclasses will take several streams and such to get dense. 100 kills, 1/5. Okay, so yeah, how many it is, it'll get done. That one I'm not expecting to be too hard. Did it even have a difficulty requirement? Okay, so hard and above, which means, yeah, that we need to do it in missions. I'm gonna actually combine it with maybe going underground and doing it there. But I have some, you know, I have actually an aggressive kind of D3 build. Although we don't per se need the build, because we just need enough electronics to trigger it, and then, or to have it like, I wonder actually if that gets affected by the melee damage. Put those mods in and just, yeah, just smack some people. But yeah, that's for in the future. For now, we're gonna send everybody off to SFT, who's doing some last standing in Division 1. I'll be back tomorrow, and likely we'll start even a little bit earlier again, just an hour or so. I want to check as well in Division 2 what the descent is. I want to get a descent run in, as long as it's not It is slot currently, so it'll change in an hour. But then, yeah, bunch of stuff to do in both games, so that'll be fun. But that's future IKEA's problem. Present IKEA is gonna go to bed. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you guys and gals had some fun, and hope to catch some, if not all of you, in the future. And as always, have a good night.